Good morning. I am Maria Lynn A. Makilan, your teacher and interpreter in Science G8, Quarter 2, Week 1. Lesson number 1. Types of faults and boundaries. The Earth's crust is broken into fragments that continuously interact with each other. There are 3 different types of faults: normal, reverse, and strike-slip fault. There are 3 main types of plate boundaries. Number 1, convergent or colliding. This occurs when plates move towards each other and collide. When a continental plate meets an oceanic plate, the thinner, denser, and more flexible oceanic plate sinks beneath the thicker, more rigid continental plate. This is called subduction. Example: Himalayas and the Rocky Mountains. Number 2, divergent spreading. This is where 2 plates move away from each other. Molten rocks. The mantle erupts along opening, forming new crust. Example: the Basin and Range province in North America and East African Rift Zone. Number 3, transform boundaries, where plate sides pass each other or tectonic plates slide. Anatolian faults. Close the Pacific Ring of Fire, the area in the basin of Pacific Ocean, where a large number of earthquakes and scientific movements occur due to plate movements. Okay. Activity number 1, Quarter 2, Week 1. How do you know this? How much do you know about faults and earthquakes? Put a check on the blank if the statement is true and X if it is faults. Number 1, faults are formed in rocks when forces are applied on them. Number 2, earthquake magnitude intensify mean the same thing. Number 3, different types of faults will form depending on whether compressional or extensional stress is applied to the rocks. Number 4, the four main types of layers on Earth interior are crust, mantle, outer core, and inner core. Number 5, the travel, time, and behavior of P and S waves are used to determine the interior layers of Earth. 6 to 8, fill in the chart with the correct answers. 6 to 7, 8 types of fault. So you list down. Then second column, types of boundary. Third column, action of fault. And fourth column, example where it happens. Part 2, earthquake. Model for forces or focus and epicenter. Activity number 2, making paper fault model. Objectives: after performing the activity, you should be able to differentiate between focus and epicenter. And number 2, demonstrate how movement along faults affect the surroundings. Materials needed: fault model, scissor, base. Procedure: number 1, photocopy the fault model. In figure 12, you can also trace on paper. Then cut along outline of the two drawings. Then fold along the lines space were indicated in the end, and you should have model consisting two parts that fit together. On figure 13. Number 3, the upper surface of the model represents the surface of the earth. The trace of the fault on the surface of the earth called the fault line. Number 4, pull the two pieces apart. The flat surface between two pieces is called the fault plane. This is where fault slip and fault movements. Number 5, place where the fault begins to slip is called the focus. It is where the first movement, thus the focus is origin of the earthquake. Thank you very much.